What up, y'all? Hello, and welcome to my baby stream. It is I, Ellie, aka Keep Noob. But hello to Static Age. Thank you for the subscription. Dang, 28 months. Holy crap. I wonder if Static has. Trying to see which badge Static has now. Also, hello, Double Day, Peter Poppins, Tanya, Leaf Bread, Westish, what's up? Today I am in cat mode again. Honestly, I kind of prefer cat mode. It makes my life easier, honestly. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Today it is very cold and rainy. So I've been like in hibernation. You got the sword, you don't need no badge. That's true. You also have the founder badge, so very cold here in NorCal. Are y'all still getting a bunch of rain too? You took inspiration from cat mode? Heck yeah. Let's get it. PNG tubers, baby. Yeah, it's like good and bad, right? Like, it's good we need the water, but it's also we're not prepared for this much water. Like I was driving to my physical therapy this morning and it was just pouring rain. But luckily it was like super early, so nobody was on the road. But I like rolled up in my sick jacket because we have access to good discounts at the North Face. It is really rainy. Yeah, Chi-chan probably is like freezing. Winnie has been very, very cuddly. She's trying to steal my body warmth. But right now, she was around here raging. But I think she found a spot to take a nap. Because, yeah, she was raging and like trying to knock over stuff. Ugh, the worst. So, anyways, today we have the most exciting stream, the best. We're going to be mill-maxing a PCB. So this is the PCB we're doing today. If you're not familiar with the Tomo is a 75% board from, it was a Monoke design, but in the US you can purchase it at Mekibo. Oh, interesting. It was like that one switch was sitting over like a yellow square, and I was like, what's wrong with the PCB? You mill-maxed your first PCB today? Nice. So yeah, I picked up some sockets from Ringer Keys, and actually, so the USPS was playing me because they said it was gonna get delivered today. Yesterday there was a note on it saying it was gonna be returned to sender because of incomplete address, but then it showed up, so they played me. Hey, what's up, Gamble Shroud? How's it going? But yeah, I have some keyboard mail actually I wanted to share before we get into this. Because there are some unique challenges with this PCB and mill-maxing, which we will see if we can figure out a solution. But I got some artisans in the mail. So these are from Mastodon keycaps. But yeah, Mastodon had like a Ninja Turtle colorway. And come on, I gotta enter. I gotta enter for the pizza rate. Unfortunately, I only won 3 of the 4. So I'm gonna have to hunt down the 4th one. Hey, what's up, Kim? How's it going? Let's see. So let's check these out. I think the one I'm missing is Michelangelo, which honestly, tragic. Because that's going to be really hard to find. Hey, what's up, Hallie? I have not test fit the PCB yet, so we will check that out today. Oh, also, I was going to ask you, the board is top mount, right? Okay, sounds good. Hey, what's up, Warthog? So these are the 3 artisans I got. Ta-da! So I'm missing Michelangelo, but I'm pretty happy with these 3. These are so cute. And then on the bottom it has a pizza. So it's kind of cute. I'm gonna leave these here so we can look at them. It has O-ring, but the okay, yeah. I don't think she purchased the O-ring anyways. So, um, I'll have to look at it. Cause yeah, I pulled it out the box, so I didn't really look at the internals yet. But we can do that right now. Donatello is my aesthetic from 5, so now I again. So the PCB this is for, we're basically repurposing the Tomo PCB to fit in. It's essentially a custom Tomo, but better. So I'll be fully building this board provided everything looks good tomorrow. But this board is a custom board my friend commissioned from Hallie. So it's essentially a custom Tomo that has like K-pop things on it. Has a different side profile. It's hailing like mad in my area of SoCal right now. Oh, that's wild. But yeah, so my friend is like obsessed with IU. So she had this board made. It's just a one of one type of thing. I have to find if I have some bump ons too. Yeah, she pre-installed the cards. I think she was just really excited to get it in hands. Yeah, let's check the PCB fits correctly. Well, what are all y'all up to? I'm like, I got a lot of work done today. I got my performance review. So that was fun. Intense prayer. There you go. You're clipping cherry stats. Fun. Alright. So this is the bottom piece. Very pretty. Built my glare TKO. Oh, what's that board? I don't know if I've heard of that one. Oh, it's from Gion. If you could just lay the PCB in the bottom case, that'd be sick. Okay. It looks like it fits well. Like, Yeah, it looks good. You did a great job. Because we had to like measure the size from like pictures and stuff, right? From what I remember. Hey, what's up, Turtle Cat? Do you think I should test it with the plate too? Or I'm assuming the plate is like standard measurements. The puppies. Okay, sounds good. Pull the plate out. Or I guess I could leave it installed and then. Also, what's up, Turtle Cat? I hope you had a good day today. I had physical therapy this morning, and my knee's kind of hurting today. Okay, so I had to kind of like I had an experiment going earlier. We'll get into this later when we Milmax, but I had to come up with a solution because this PCB is a little bit wonky. Oh, where's my phone? I lost my little thing that I made. Can't put this here. How long do you have to do physical therapy? So I have like 3 more weeks, I think, and then basically it's like we kind of reassess once we hit that time, and then kind of figure out like how does my leg feel. If it's still kind of weak, then they'll prescribe like more, like 6 more weeks or whatever it is. Um, hey, what's up, young Gooby? Galumba, yeah. So that's the issue I'm talking about. Galumba is the pipe key on the Tomo is scuffed, and I'll show you in more detail what I'm talking about. But I think I may have a solution for that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take the switch out. Yeah. And it's like it's really sad too because like it's not a cheap board. And then it has just like a really glaring PCB mistake. If your knee sees its shadow, it's 6 more. Yeah, exactly. It's like the groundhog. 6 more weeks of physical therapy. Um, but yeah, I mean, so far it's doing pretty good. Main thing we're working on right now is like squatting again, which is kind of like it's a big thing to get back into for my knee. They're doing like leg presses and all sorts of crap. Okay. Yeah, looks great. It's perfectly. Job. Looks great. Yay, Hallie. Great success. Yeah. Yeah, I was curious like how that works with commissions because you kind of have to just hope for the best since there's only one, you know. But you did it. Looks good. Yeah, this purple color is really pretty. There was like a couple colors she was looking at, and I'm glad she picked this one. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, the tolerances on the plate are really good. Okay. Keep getting amazed by purples. I need to try new stuff. I'm a huge sucker for purple like keyboards and artisans. Like every time, I swear. I'm like, purple? Yes, give to me. Thank you. Yeah, my friend was super excited though to commission this board because I think she had seen that one IU board and she was sad that like it wasn't really easily obtained. So she's like, I'm gonna just commission my own 101 and get it exactly how I want it. I was like, you do you, girl. Yeah, honestly, it was relatively cheap from what she told me. Like I was expecting way more personally, just because it's a custom thing. But Allie does amazing work and torqued it out. Okay, let me get the paper. What's up, Double D? Where it is a K-pop keyboard. My friend is a huge K-pop fan, and I'll be building this tomorrow, but we were just double checking the tolerances on it. But yeah, it's really pretty. I thought it was a cool way that Hallie incorporated like the K-pop stuff. So okay, what do I need to do? Oh, thank you, Turtle Cat. Um, oh, I was gonna show y'all. I got so many keycaps in the mail. Uh, where should we start? Okay, so it's like all the keycaps came at the same time. So I got uh Analog Dreams, and then I also got Digital Nightmares, and I guess I got Analog Dreams. Uh, what are these novelties? And then I got two sets of the um. These are the Analog Dreams space bars, and the reason I got these was because the dual 3U. So if you didn't know, and the dark color in Analog Dreams is the same color as the is as in GMK Tarot. Supposedly, it looks close. And then also the white in Analog Dreams is the same color as GMK Kaiju. So I'm gonna give Aaron my bars from the 3U white bars, and then I'm keeping the tarot bars. Yeah, they do match this desk mat really well. This is the Favorite Things desk mat designed by Lovecraft. Actually, she was at my house on Sunday. But yeah, so P Wade designed Analog Dreams and Tarot. So there's some overlapping colors which are dope. Should build stepped control and row 4 caps lock. I don't know if I'm smart enough for that. Yeah. Yes, I didn't realize that until the group I was happening, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna grab some extra stuff. But the other keycaps I got in, y'all, it's happening. We are becoming magic girls. Magic girls. Baby, get out of here. I had got part of this order last week. Because apparently I put 2 orders in. Because I think when I first placed my order, I was like, dang, that's a lot of money. I'm going to not get like a couple things. And then I was like, nah, I'm just going to get it all. So then I put in another order. We got magic girls. Okay. But let me double check there's no like shipping info inside. Look, the unboxing experience. So yeah, I got the tray. This should be the numpad, I think, for the Millennium. Oh yeah, it doesn't have any of my shipping stuff. So we got the Millennium numpad. Freaking cute stickers, little cute card. Hey, what's up, Arigato Roboto? So that's real freaking cute. And then I should have I went all out on Magic Girl because I missed both of the previous group buys. I think the first one I just barely missed when I joined the hobby. The second one I was like, TKC, nah, get out of here. Look at her. Hey, what's up, Fuck Thumbs? I did turn into a cat. So this is the Millennium Girl. And then I also got the regular Magic Girl. Yeah, all my homies hate TKC. Straight up. Alright. And then this one should have wrote a long Discord message on a Genshin server about how we hate noise. Spreading the good word. Okay, so this is the Dark Magic Girl base. And then there's the numpad. I don't remember which kit this is. And then I also got the Hebe. The 1U. We went crazy. But yeah, these boxes are so freaking cute. I actually saw some of this at Susan's house like a while ago when she was developing this stuff. She's really smart, you guys. But yeah, I thought these were really cute. Bag supremacy. Honestly, I kind of agree with bag supremacy. I'm kind of moving away from the boxes. But yeah, it's like nice having a like some kind of box and you can reuse this or recycle it if you want. And I like the size of it. It's like look at this compared to like this is a GMK box. It's like about it's like slightly under twice the width. Like it is like shorter, but this feels more reusable. Like I could do other things with this. Hey, thanks for following Burbles. What's up? Yeah, I will say the art on these is really cute. And I do prefer the newer GMK boxes to the old ones. They are more compact. But yeah, I do like these kinds of packages. All right, that was our show and tell. All right, at least measure. Yeah, yeah. The cardboard is thick, and she uses the same type of design for like DSS First Light. I'm trying to think which other ones had it. Oh, Witch Girl. Overall, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay, let me put my screwdriver away. We're about to go into the Milmac zone. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the big difference, right? Is between double shot ABS versus the previous runs, which were PBT, DISA. The first, the first version ran through Keyrative, and the second one through Infinikey. So it's nice to have a SP double shot. And I know she was a lot happier being able to like have very strict standards on like positioning of the because all those molds had to be created, right? So okay, so Tomo PCB challenges we're going to face. One is that it has Alps compatibility, so the positioning of the Milmac socket on this means we need to put them on switches. The other issue is when they did this PCB, see this hole right here? The stab hole took out the entire MX switch hole for the pipe key. And it would be okay if they actually plated it, but they didn't. So even now, like if you just solder it, you have to actually bridge to this hole because this hole has nothing to solder onto. So I have a solution for this. Yeah, they flipped the stab the wrong direction. So I have a solution for this, I think. We're gonna see how it works. I'm not entirely convinced it will work, but we're gonna try. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, there's a couple of weird things we could do, but yeah, I told my friend about this. But basically, what I put together was like a tiny wire that will sit in the other hole and help provide support to the socket. I'm thinking, but we'll get there when we get there. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah, this is I got this on Etsy. There's like a Japanese oh, hey, Winnie. There's a Japanese artist that makes them. This requires dark chocolate, I think. Okay, let me. I'm also thinking because I got the thin-lipped sockets, But I'm thinking for this one switch, I'll use the thicker ones just to have a little more to grab onto. But I'll put them in this bag so I don't lose them. The lip diameter. Yeah, it's more like the like thickness of the top edge. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm hoping might help, but we'll find out. But yeah, if this PCB didn't have ALP support, I wouldn't have to do this part, but it does. So now we suffer. I feel like it's been a long time since I had to Momax anything. Oh, is this gonna just not wanna... Oh, there it goes. I was like, what the... Hold on. I think the smaller hole is like maybe not Melmax friendly. This is not good. I'm curious. So I think it was on Meep's stream where he had an issue with the tolerances on this one PCB he was working on were like super tight, and he couldn't get the sockets into the... Hold on, let me check something. I'm curious too, is it the newer sockets or is it the footprint? Okay, this one goes in kind of. Okay, so now let's try. I'm skeptical. I'm seeing if I can like get the socket out because it it looks like it smushed. Oh, this is the worst. I believe in our powers though, but also, oh, you know what might work is a toothpick. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I think this should work. Main thing is not damaging the socket or the pad, which I think the toothpick has helped me. We did it! Oh yeah. Okay, I think what it is maybe this one, the angle has to be really precise. I'm gonna see how to do this. Okay. I'm gonna try and use the switch to push down the socket. Okay, yeah, that worked way better. Okay, so yeah, if I find that there's a switch that is having a hard time going in, I'll just use the toothpick. We did it, y'all. We used our mental powers. But yeah, I've been catching up on my homework from my SolidWorks class. I feel like my brain grew. I learned what tangents are. I know what is it called? Co something. You only go on tangents. I don't remember if it's cotangent or there's one where it's like it's maybe it's cotangent. What is it called? Hold on, I got my book right here. Okay. Let's look in our textbook. Oh, here you go. Coincidence. So I learned all of these geometric constraints. But yeah, I use a lot of these. But yeah, you like make different like shapes and stuff using all the different whatevers. Geometric constraints. Those fancy coinkadinks are hard math. Yeah, it's funny because I didn't think that this class would be like a math class basically. But it pretty much is like it's like the years I wasn't paying attention in geometry are coming back to haunt me. All I really remember about geometry was that my teacher had like a really square head. This sounds terrible. My teacher had like a really square head. He had like really red hair too, and then he had a baby, and he brought his baby into the class. The baby was cute, but it also had a square head and red hair. Those are the lessons cats need to know to fit into small. Honestly, they're professional. mathematicians. Yeah, it was pretty funny. The baby was cute though, but I was just laughing because it's like, this is definitely your baby. Oh, also, so I picked this playlist because I like the songs, but also was like, there's a lot of Spanish songs, and it's because it's called Hits de Internet. I was like, oh, my brain didn't make the connection. A square headed geometry teacher sounds like something out of a Pixar movie. Honestly, he would be a perfect subject for the Pixar movie. I'm trying to remember the last board I Milmaxed. It's been a while. I don't usually Milmax my own boards, but I Milmax other people's if they ask me to. Also, if anyone has any music requests, just holla at me. I will use my limited DJ skills. There you go. Are you Milmaxing with switches in to maintain placement? Yeah, so in this particular instance, I'm using switches to keep the sockets in place because this PCB specifically has ALP support. So the hole for the right side for the right pin is larger than the normal like MX one. Um, so if I put the Milmax sockets in and just like say like tape them down and solder them, they might not be aligned. Because there's space for the socket to move like vertically, like this way, if that makes sense. It's like it's this hole on the right. It's like larger than uh your normal MX hole because of the ALP support. So you basically have to push the socket towards the top for it to work. But just using the switches to do it is a little bit easier in this case. Also, luckily, these switches have pretty stiff pins, so it makes it easier too. I don't know if you've ever used like a switch with hot swap sockets that was like had soft pins. Oh my gosh, nightmare. Love unfolding little metal fruit roll-ups all night. Right? It doesn't get hot enough to melt the sockets. Oh, like when No, no, no. Yeah, it shouldn't. It won't melt the switches. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, I haven't had an issue with switches getting melted. I think the other thing too is like because they're so small, you really only want a very small amount of solder on each socket, just because like you don't want to flood the socket. So I think that probably helps a little too in keeping the iron not on it for too long. My iron's set at 650 Fahrenheit. It's either 650 or 600. I can't remember. I don't know what that is in Celsius offhand, but what temperature is your iron at? Yeah, it did come up on Max on Deck because I think Chewy solders at like 660, and then Lang solders at 661 to beat Chewy. And then I ended up lowering mine down a little bit because I found that the flux was burning off really fast. 325. What is that in America units? 617. Yeah, I mean, I would say between like 600 and 650 should be solid. Like, yeah, see, we are just like, we've become the like, the olden days people double day. We're the scrapbook of mix on deck now. Our minds are. Never Momax before for switches like 450, 500. Oh wow, interesting. I think too it depends on how much flux is in your solder. Um, I noticed that the no clean solder, I had issues with the temperature being too low. Yeah, leaded or not leaded. I use leaded solder because unleaded solder can be kind of difficult to work with. But that usually requires higher temperatures. Dang. My nose is itching. There you go. I want to switch up the music because I'm falling asleep. Let's try to do a song radio on this song because I like this song. I have a sudden wish for tacos. My thing, the last couple of days, I've been really craving pizza, but I haven't ordered pizza. And then I was gonna order pizza for dinner tonight, but then it's Ohana night, so my dad's bringing home Hawaiian food. So I was like, I won't order pizza. But one day, we will order pizza. I also was reading this article. Oh, sorry. I wanted to change it. I was reading this article about like some popular or like kind of like it's like a food review, I guess, of like local restaurants. And they were talking about this one. I think it's like Mediterranean food place. That sounded really good. And then there's like a taco place they recommended. It reminded me a lot of me and Rufio went to this taco place in Anaheim. That was so good. Like it was so good. I want to go back there. Also, the last time I was there, I was on crutches, so that was annoying. I need a redemption arc. But yeah, for this, I'm gonna Milmax the 6.25. Well, I think I'm just gonna do the 7U spots. We'll see how the switch options or bottom row options look, but for sure we're doing 7U. She wants full backspace. Stepped caps because we're fancy. There was something I was gonna tell y'all, but I forgot what it was. I got a lot of things done this weekend. I have started compiling all of my like keyboard stuff I don't want into a giant pile. So I need to catalog everything and then I will post my garage sale. But yeah, there's a huge pile of stuff in the other room that I just was like, everything I don't want, I'm gonna just put it over here. Can you proxy garage sale items? Maybe. But yeah, I have like a bunch of. Oh, okay, so like I have this full box of artisans. I went through my collection and like found a bunch that I'm just kind of like I did the like Marie Kondo like does it bring me joy? But yeah, there's gonna be a ton of like free stuff that I'll just if you're in my Discord, if you claim it, I shall send to you. Just pay shipping. But I also got rid of some clothes and stuff too. The influencer power. Speaking of influencer power, next week I should have the Chimera keyboard to build. So once it arrives, I'll set a date because it's coming from a different streamer. So I just want to make sure I have it in hand. But yeah, we'll have about a week to mess around with it, test it out. They said too they're sending some switches they wanted to check out. Hey, what's up, Lydia? How's it going? We're chilling today. You're eating a cookie, bro. What kind of cookie is it? We're going to judge you right now, depending on your answer. Thank you, Turtle Cat. Ooh, a peanut butter cookie? Oh, nice. Oh, wait, I remember that name. They're like someone in the community, right? Cookies by Andrew. My mom actually, that's so weird because my mom actually came home today and was like, I bought these cookies from this new cookie place. Friends with a lot of key people. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I like people like that. Like, there's a couple like crochet people that are they just like hang out in the keep community. I like to follow their stuff too. What I need to do is set up our grandma stream because there's a couple people who want to do crafts together. There's a place I mean called Laughing Planet that has these giant chocolate chunk sea salt cookies that are to die for. Heck yeah. That sounds good. I definitely am like a baked goods person over like candy or chocolate. Like just straight chocolate, I'm not a huge fan. But if it's like chocolate chips in a cookie or something, I'm down. Ooh, you got the bougie salt? Wow. There's a cookie spot around the corner. Oh, what's it called? Or you could DM me if tried crumble the other day. Yeah, I've heard interesting things about crumble cookies because they were like suing people on TikTok or something. And then people were accusing them too of like using like basically like hate for crumble cookies as like a marketing strategy on TikTok. They were like trying to sue like a smaller baker for like basically like being too close to their cookies essentially. I forget the name of the other bakery. But yeah, it was a big thing for a while on TikTok. I've tried insomnia cookies. Have you tried that one? I don't know where they're at, but I know they're on the East Coast for sure. Yeah, I like that one. And actually they have like a there's like a physical store kind of by my brother's house. Um and they have like a speakeasy in the back. You have to know the password. Like there's a daily password you got to figure out. Have you tried Tiff Street? That sounds familiar actually. I think do they have any in Dallas or Houston? I think I tried it. I think I was in Dallas though when I tried it. It looks like they have locations there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I tried that, and there was this really good ice cream place in Dallas. I forget the name of it. Jenny's. But yeah, I tested this PCB already. We'll test it again after we solder all the sockets in. But yeah, my friend sent me some keycaps for this board. It's like, I think it's called Tomo Caps is the brand. But it's like a pink like Hangul set. This reminds me I need to replace a micro USB port on a game controller. Bro, why are micro USB ports break all the freaking time? They're so like not sturdy. I actually dropped my like cool LED sign that Bert got me for Christmas, and the port just snapped off. It was internally too. I was like, what the? So what I'm gonna do, because I'm like extra, I think I want to design like a replacement for it and do it in like either metal or like something, and then I can make like a little PCB for it, because it's literally just a strip of LEDs that shine up through the thing. See this thing? So it's literally just a strip of LEDs. Like you can see it if I pull this out. You see that? Those are the freaking the WS2812B. So it's literally just a strip of LEDs, and then there's like a on-off switch. But yeah, I was thinking I could practice with that and then also switch it to USB-C. I had this one plugged in and charging and dropped it, and that was it. I feel like less than a foot. Dang. Yeah, the micro USB ports break so easily. I'm gonna be curious to open that up and look what if it had any kind of like mounting support, or if it was just like holding on by the USB, like the pins. Alright, we're getting to the scuffed part of this PCB, but I think I have a solution to it. Okay, so remember how I said there's a hole here that's unplated where the switch should sit? So what I did was I made this little like loop. I'll show you. I made a little loop out of some wire. And basically my idea is that I'll solder it into place in the hole next to it. Like this. See? I'll solder it into place, and then I will solder the socket into the wire. That's what I'm gonna try to do, and we'll see if it works. But yeah, I test fit the socket and everything. But I'm gonna just kind of put that to the side and then just continue putting some more in here. But that's my plan for now. Because there's really no other way to do it. Like, because there's no plating in the hole, like you can't just fill the hole with solder because there's nothing for the solder to grab onto. So we'll see if our MacGyvering works. I told her either way, she's just gonna have to be super careful removing and inserting that switch. I don't know how my phone survives. Oh no. I've been pretty lucky, like, in terms of dropping my phone. I know my sister, she, like, instantly destroys any phone that she has. I can't deal with no case piece. Yeah, I need a phone case. Especially since a lot of them now, too, like, the backs of the phone are glass, too. So it's like, you can crack the back of your phone. I got this, like, it's called Pella case. It's supposed to be made out of, like, recycled material. Oh, also, if you have an Android phone, I was reading this article today that said that Google is advising turning off Wi-Fi calling because there's some kind of vulnerability or something. They put the most scuffable material everywhere, so you have to buy a new phone. It's all a conspiracy to buy more phones. That's true, yeah, I didn't think about that, opening it up. It's not like the good old days where you could just push it off like a remote control. Supposedly fixed in the April security update. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I like the Pixel phones though. They're really good. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, right to repair laws are so important. It's wild to me that like companies are trying to lobby for that. So you have to get things repaired through them. I mean, it makes sense from their perspective, but it's sketchy and stupid. Ugh, I dropped. John Deere and Tesla are probably the biggest anti-right to repair companies. Yeah, I was watching a thing about like the farmers and like having to deal with tractors and stuff. Freaking Tesla, bro. Plus, two, like theirs aren't even assembled right to begin with. Like, Hold left shift. I think so. Probably. It just came up on my YouTube recommendations. I think too, I might have watched a video. I know there was one about like why the McDonald's ice creams are always down. And that kind of has a similar vibe to right to repair, where the machines like they have to be maintained by the company that makes them. Yeah, yeah, they like rigged it so that like it's intentionally supposed to break so that they can keep getting service calls, keep providing parts. Like it's bracy. Step one, buy cow. Step two, buy ice cream making machine. Step three, profit. Oh wait, have y'all seen the there's like it's called the Ninja Creamy. Have you seen that? It's kind of like a blender but specifically for like smoothies and like ice creams and stuff. I never just look it up. Look it up. But it's pretty popular because like people like you can make your own ice cream out of it. It's essentially like a blender, but it's designed specifically to like blend through frozen, like solidly frozen things. Vitamix, girl, we're not that rich. In the long term, it's cheaper because you only have to buy it once. That's true, but that's sure double day, right? I could get a bougie blender for the price of a keyboard. Do I touch a blender? No. There's a guy that made a website that tells you if it's down by trying to order one every 25 minutes. That's wild. Does it just cancel the order once it finds out, or is he just getting tons of ice cream? Static Boshi. Drinking smoothies every day. Yeah, saved it. Oh, like protein powder? Has it gone up a ton? Okay, let's see some keycaps. Like 70 to 80. What the freak? 5 pounds? What the heck? I thought eggs were expensive. What the freak? How are you supposed to get those gains, Double Day? Also, thanks for following Teddy Bear. What's up? Oh, look. Okay, let's see. Is my local McDonald's, are they up to par? Okay, it looks like my local ones are working except for one. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the one inside of a Walmart. That one's not working, but the other ones look pretty good in my area. This is a cool website though. Okay, so this is the set my friend sent me. It's called Tomo Caps something. It doesn't have a name. Just says Tomo Caps, and it has like a mochis on it. Let me know if there's a name for this. York has the most broken. I would imagine too they probably have the most like McDonald's. Oh no, the caps got bejumbled. Also, I'm curious. So like, when I was looking at the color of the board, heck yeah, your McDonald's lit. I was thinking that the color of that purple board that we'll be building, I think it'll look really good with freaking Digital Nightmares. Like, I know it's not the set my friend sent me, but like, I kind of want to put that set on it. Let me know how you feel. Okay, let me go here. I'm not used to full backspace. Alright, sorry, I was looking up the plate. Bam, bam, bam. I just want to double check. Okay, yeah, there's for this, yeah. Okay, sick. So it does like Sengen layout, and then a 1.5 on the right side. So let's do it. Then nice to drop by. Oh yeah, thanks for hanging out, Static. I feel like it's been a minute, so I'm glad you could stop by. Say hi to the Ninos for me. Also, Ukulele Dad should be streaming soon, so if he isn't already. I don't know if he's doing it on Twitch though. Cause basically like the restaurant has invited them back for like to do twice a month now, so but he's been streaming using Zoom lately. So I need to figure out a way to update that on my Discord. Okay. Let me do like the left shift. I just want to make sure I have these in the right places. So there's the left shift. it'll be the inner one. Yeah. I always figure out like which switch option it is for the bottom row. Okay, then we need a 1U. Let's see this one. Yeah, the one on the right. Hey, what's up, teddy bear? So these switches are marshmallow switches. I think the designer was Thick Thok. Um, if anyone in chat knows, isn't Thick Thok the one that kind of ghosted, like? From what I remember. Because they made like the Campeto switches, marshmallows, and some other stuff from what I remember. Which honestly, marshmallows are pretty solid in my opinion. But yeah, there was like some fulfillment issues. But yeah, I also need to lube these switches. I when I was like, I opened one up just to double check because I was like, these don't feel lubed, and then I was like, oh, they're not. So this one is also on the right. Not Thick Thok. It was like Thick Thok. Yeah, it's two different people. Yeah, there's another one. Sorry. Okay, so this one's the 7U. Yeah, honestly, I feel that can like it can be very confusing. And then too, the people who like change their username after a while, or like, there's a couple where they keep changing their username, and I'm like, what is happening? Okay. But yeah, I'm basically just using the keycaps to help guide me as to which holes are for which switch. Because there's a lot of switch options under here. Oh wait, they labeled the spacebar options. Sick. I wish they would have did that for the other ones. But I'm spoiled. It's funny, Kim, because there's like been over the years. There's been a couple other like keep noobs or like keep newbie or I don't really care, like whatever. But people will like send me the links to their profiles. They'll be like imposter. I'm like, it's fine. Like it's okay. Like identity theft is not a joke, Jim. I think it's the one on the left. Yeah, it's like I don't have a trademark. Like what? I don't really care that much. Okay. Like if this were trying like a business venture, that would be a different thing, right? Like, but I'm just a hobbyist. Like everyone. I mean, obviously, Turtle Cat. uh, that's a given, but it's okay. You know, you can be cool too. You don't need to be my name. You honestly are cooler than me, to be honest. Okay. I hate generating Gerber files. I know, right? I feel like I need to document that better for myself. But once like you get it, it's like very satisfying. You reminded me I need to set up the Gerbers for a board. We're doing like a round 2 prototype. Dang, Tanya, what? No, I want to be Tanya. Tanya makes cool coffee things and takes amazing photos. Are you kidding me? I've kind of so recently, I've kind of accepted the fact that like digital photography is not my thing, and I'm okay with that because for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to use my camera, but I do okay with my phone, so that's the extent of my photography passion. Film photography, on the other hand, I do pretty good with. I don't know why the like transfer to digital, I have issues. I think too because the film photography I was doing was black and white, so like you don't have to deal with like color stuff. But I also love me a good point and shoot film camera. Like I understand the basics of photography and like how things work together, but I don't know why I can't figure out my freaking camera. Maybe after my SolidWorks class, I'll take a class or something. I'm missing a I kind of want to solder in the wire thing here. And then put in these switches. And then we'll do the rest of the stuff. This over here. Put our toothpick over here. I wanted to put my soldering mat out in the sun to bleach it, but it's been raining. Oh, should we get the soldering cam out? Let's do it. Let me put this in. Any recommendations for a good budget 60%? That's a good question. Pretty new to the hobby. Oh, nice. Well, welcome to the keyboard hobby. It's a pretty good place. Let me think. I'm trying to think what boards are out right now. A good place to start is actually there's a website called Stock, and it'll have like in stock keyboards. So if you're looking for something like today, that's a good place to start. You can see what's out there. I'm trying to think 60%. So I feel like it's. I'm trying to think too, like which group buys are coming up. Oh wait, is Helheim one still open? The oh, the Freya is a 65. Never mind. I think he did do a 60 version, but oh, the Balder. Yeah, that one's not in right now. You'll watch all the close-up things. Awesome. Oh, Bakeneko, yeah, from oh, does Canon Keys have those in stock right now? If you didn't know, your girl is an affiliate with Canon Keys. Which doesn't feel real. But yeah, if you use my little referral link, you help out the baby stream. But yeah, Bakeneko is always solid. Does it come with a PCB or it's just the case? PCBs, hot swap, and solder. Oh, okay. So I think you buy. Oh, it comes with a hot swap PCB. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Bakeneko's always solid. I know Chu's doing the Kona 60 soon, but I don't know if that's like a super public buy. Salvation extras are coming soon. That's right, Tanya. Hey, what's up, Trav? There's someone that recently did an injection molded case for Bakeneko. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, the June. That's a good call out, Tanya. The June. So this board, it's actually it's a silicone case. I actually purchased one. I'll be building it, and then I think I'm just gonna give it away because I want to just see it in person. But I don't really use 60%. But it's a really good deal. It's only $115. Good old North Canada. Oh, okay. Ooh, Canadian dollars. Well, if you want like a really inexpensive one, okay, I guess there's kind of trade-offs. So like, because if you want like cheap, like you just want to try out the layout, KBD fans, and actually I think it's Divinity has let's see. Well, it's not a 60%, but I think the KBD Fans Tiger Light is a really good deal. But let me see 60s because they had someone was asking for like a super super cheap keyboard the other day, so their kids could draw on it. And my recommendation was there's like anything's an upgrade. Nice. Yeah, the Tiger Light is a solid one. I've seen a couple builds of those. Also the Q series from Keychron is never a bad idea. It might be slightly more expensive, but yeah, I was gonna say the KBD Fans case that Jeff destroyed on his stream. That one is only like $20 or something. It's like 15. So if you like to kind of like mod things, that might be fun. Let me see if I can find it. I sent a link to somebody the other day. Oh, here. Oh, it's a 67. So it's not a 60, but it's like a 65. But yeah, the case itself is only $20, and then you could just throw like a KBD 67 PCB into it. But yeah, what I would probably do is maybe just save your monies for a little bit, and then get like a Bakken Echo or something if 60 is what you want for sure. Or if you just want like a beater 60 to try it out, definitely that ABS case is cheap as heck. Alright, let us get our things together. Okay. Winnie. Oh, Her Majesty has awoken. Oh yeah, also Teddy Bear, if you have any questions, like feel free to hit up my Discord. Everyone in there is very friendly. We're very beginner friendly as well, so if you have like questions, feel free to ask. There's a bunch of smarties in there. So people smarter than me who can help you. Alright, we got cameras plugged in. Let's turn that on. Let's see. Is it plugged in? Something's going on with my camera.